Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to my Wednesday live. We are back in the studio and you guys, I slept on it and I think I changed my mind. I actually read a comment and somebody made a comment that they love everything I do, but they thought I picked the wrong color. And I came back out here a couple times and I looked and I was like, it is a bit stark for the top. So I'm going to do a poll. So when I picked Champlain, like I compared it and it looked like I didn't think it was this stark of a white. The color in here is like much more creamier. So I thought I had made a really good decision, but then I put it on and I think this almost like tanned up a little bit more too once I put it on. So some secondary thoughts. I picked two other colors. So do you guys like it the way it is? And I will distress it and add a bit of wax. Or should we pick a different color? And I chose Newell. And then I also chose Bellwood. And I have the paper here to kind of showcase the two colors. So, okay. So, we're gonna, like right now, I'm gonna start, looks like April said, but after you distress it and add wax, it won't be so stark. That's what I kind of thought too. But then I started second guessing myself, you guys. So let's see who is all in the chat. And we're going to go from there because either way, at first I was going to paint the sides. Like, I was talking about Kissing Booth. I think Kissing Booth is too pinky. So I'm thinking maybe one of these then if we don't paint it. So we're going to paint the sides. We're going to use kindest regards on the sides. Thank you, Kelly, for reminding me that. And let's see here. Amanda says, I like it the way it is, but really do whatever color you like best. I would prefer to leave it like this and kind of distress it and add a bit of wax. Does the darker one have a greenish cast? It does. Like, yes, Newell, it's kind of hard to tell because I have a lot of bright lights on in here too. But Newell, yes, it is. It's got a little bit of both of them have a slight green to it. Okay, April said those colors will look good too. Save it for the next project. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to stick with I didn't distress or anything yet. I was going to, you guys, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I've changed my mind. Let's not do anything. But with Fusion Paint, the dark wax might deepen the Champlain. Yes, it will. And so what we're going to do then is we are going to pick one of these colors. We are going to paint the sides of the drawers, one of the colors. And then, you guys, I have this really cool bench. I actually had two of them. And I had painted them black. And I actually picked them out of the garbage. One sold right away, and then the other one was in my booth for a while, and I thought it needed a change. So I might be painting that next. So let's work on the dresser drawers, and then we're going to go from there. All right, at least you guys, within 4 minutes, I have it worked out that we're not going to repaint the whole dresser. Let's go ahead and put you guys up on the big screen. Tell me if I'm pixelated at all or if I'm good. I've never seen your studio till your last video. It's so fun. It would be nice to see a mini tour of it. Is it a building in your backyard? So Crystal said that. And yes, so what my studio is it's basically yes, a self-standing building that I built during COVID. And there was a swing set here, you guys. So all of a sudden I just was like, the swing set's got to go. So I gave the swing set to the neighbors. And then the floor itself, I had actually received from a neighbor, and I laid the entire floor. It's like a brick. So these really big, heavy bricks. That's how the amount of bricks that I had determined the size of the building. And once I laid that, my dad was a builder, and I learned basically everything from him. So I started building the walls, and my husband got home and was like, "Oh my Lord, you are building a building." Yep, honey, this is going to be my building. So not as clear as morning. But yes, so I can go to the other camera if this one is pixelated. The other night I was like, oh, my phone is working so good. So I don't know if I put it closer to the door, but you guys tell me. But yeah, so long story short, I built the whole thing. I finished it. I did everything in it. And it is like definitely my pride and joy. So I will definitely give you guys a tour. I want to get it a little bit cleaned up a little bit more and redecorate it. Is that an apron that you're wearing? If so, it's so cute. Yes, my friend Jill. Oh, lost the box, guys. My friend Jill gave it to me. I was at that retreat recently, and she made all the aprons, and she brought them, and then I fell in love with this one, and she said, you can have it. I'm like, oh, thank you. Thanks, April. All right, I feel like I'm pixelated. You guys tell me if I'm pixelated, because I'm going to switch cameras if I am. I'm going to move you guys back a bit. Okay. I'm going to make me one like that. Ooh, it's pixelated, but it doesn't bother me. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm trying to see here. Otherwise, I would have to move my camera. You are. Okay. I'm kind of bummed. Okay. Now I think I'm probably normal. You are pixelated on my end. Okay. I don't think I'm pixelated now. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to move my camera back this way. And I think you guys might get a little dizzy. So good to go. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to move you guys. I'm going to move you back a little bit. All right. Much, much better. Okay. I'm going to have to definitely work on, I'm just going to click it one more time. Yeah, it's pixelated still. Okay. So we're going to just work off of my laptop, I guess, is what we're going to do. So much better. Funny, I put my craft shed where the kids' swing set used to be too. Oh, awesome. I know. I was like, nobody has been on that swing set in ages. There is no need for it. And I figured I would be able to get much better use out of it. Okay. So thanks to Kelly, I had remembered that I did a technique with the kindest regards. It's not even a technique, you guys, but I used the kindest regards on the side of a drawer. And I did it on a dresser, and I'm like, I haven't. You did that in a while, so it'll be perfect. All right, guys. So now we just need to decide, based on the colors in here, I'm actually almost thinking I like Bellwood. I think Bellwood will look really good. Plus, when I stamp over it, I think it's going to look really, really good. Did you run all the electrical in your studio also, or did someone run it for you? I did not do that. I can be a builder, but I am not an electrician. So my dad knows a guy. His name is Sparky. That's his nickname, Sparky. And, or that's what everybody would call him. Well, I guess that everybody calls electricians Sparky. So my mom was talking to somebody and said, oh yeah, Sparky came and did Senate's electrical. And they're like, which Sparky? So I don't think it's really his nickname. I think it's just the electrician's nickname. So, but yes, he ran everything for me. Then I insulated it. I put up all the walls. So the back wall, I did like a faux brick. And then I did shiplap throughout the rest. And then the ceilings are vaulted. And then I put like, I'm trying to think of the name. I want to say it's like like all tiny little strips, but it's, they're all fit together. It looks really cool. So I did that on the ceiling, and I love how open and big it is. And then everything in here, I have thrifted, except my great grandma's turquoise chair that had been her favorite chair. I have that sitting in the corner. But everything else, I basically thrifted. Like my favorite is this cabinet I got actually at Antique Acres 2 or 3 years ago. So that's been in here and I just love it. And then I made, like, I did a video here. I'll show you guys all. So there's like kind of like the ceiling, how it vaults up. But then my barn quilt, I did that on a video. Everybody helped pick the colors. And I have these fun shelves over on each side. So I'm going to bring you guys back. Sparky, how appropriate. Yes, right? Okay. So, all right. I think we're going to go with Bellwood. Now I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to do this because I don't probably need this. I probably could use my... So somebody watching me probably is going to be like, so unprepared, but I actually was going to paint the entire dresser. So we're going to just improvise a little bit, and we are not painting the dresser. We're going to do the drawers and the sides, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that, but I just want to clear this off really quick. I just a bunch of stuff sitting here from... Just bear with me for one moment. It'll take me 1 second here. Just some extra junk that I have to put away when I was cleaning everything up. You guys, look what I found out here. I think I'm bringing this. These sell so good. So I'm going to bring that to Antique Acres. All right. And love Bellwood. I use it a lot. Ooh, good, good, good. I think it's a wonderful design. Thank you. Carol says, I'm impressed. A crafter and a builder. Yes, yes. And I learned, like I said, everything from my dad. So, all right. So the hummingbirds are coming back. If you guys love birds, I am a big hummingbird fan, and they are coming back, and they're going to probably be like so hungry. So I ended up getting my cleaners for my hummingbird feeders. So got that all set. I know it just seems like the snow just left. And then now we're doing hummingbird feeders. So, all right, so I have a rolling cart in here, kind of nice. And I do a lot of my crafting on this cart, or I did when I was in here all the time. All right, let's start. I'm going to tip it down a tad. Shelly says, I have been looking for months for decanters. I want to put mouthwash in them for my bathroom. Oh my gosh, that is a great idea. I love it. Mouthwash. Now you make me want to keep that. Okay, hopefully we can get this open. Oh, look at that. Oh, you guys. After what I went through the other day. Okay. All right. Back and hungry. Sounds like me. You were so cute. Yes, they are. All right. So I think this is going to look so nice and really finish the drawer off. A lot of people will use like maybe decoupage paper here, but I think this is a really inexpensive way to finish your drawers off. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the kindest regards stamp. All right. Oh, already, you guys. I mean, I'm just going to hold it up. I think that's going to look so good. Debbie says, always put plastic wrap underneath your lids. Just a suggestion. Thank you. That has been suggested to me now a couple times because if you guys have been on my lives, I definitely get a workout. All right. Like butter. I love it. I love it. Let's get side 2 done. All right. Okay, so how has your morning been, guys? I didn't even see who was all on, actually, because I was so, like, stressed out about whether or not I was going to be painting this. Good morning, Monica says. Sorry I'm late to the party. Better late than not at all. So what did I miss? Well, I was going to paint this whole dresser a different color, but everybody agreed that if I distress it and I use the dark wax, it's going to be fine. So I was actually going to have everything distressed for you guys. And then that's what happened. I was ready to change my mind. So let me grab that. I just want to. So see how it just finishes it off? I love it. Debbie says, I had one stick so bad in the past, my husband couldn't even get the lid off. That sounded like me the other day. I actually broke out in a sweat. You'd think I was working out at the gym. It was bad, you guys. All right. So I really like this color. I think it's a nice, like, spring, summer color here. I think it's good. Don't want to add too much paint to my brush here. Okay. One drawer down, and I think this is only going to need one coat. So I'm going to just set this down. All right. And Stephanie says, lived in Waukesha 12 years now in Alabama. You are the reason I now love thrifting. Yay! I've converted somebody to be a thrifter. I love it. Awesome. And you guys can thank my mom because I am a thrifter because my mother's a thrifter. And I actually, on my podcast, I'm going to talk about the evolution of me being a thrifter and how it all came about. So that's going to be, I have a whole bunch of podcasts already taped, but I'm going to dive into the thrifting piece. So that should be fun. The evolution of a thrifter. That was I just actually came up with that, but I like it. Robin says that she runs her lids under hot water, and that helps for a minute, and that helps a lot. One thing that I did do that day when I could not get the lid off, you guys, I actually took my heat gun to it, and that actually worked. I zapped it. I was kind of worried. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Kelly says, every day is getting a little better. Thank you, Penny. You guys didn't know, Kelly had surgery, and so she said she's doing better and better every day. So that's good. All right. Okay. I probably should have had maybe like a little, I should have used the other pointed tip one for this, but it's okay. Oh, this is so pretty, you guys. I'm really loving it. All right. Just gonna finish this up, and we're gonna flip it. Oh, so good. Let's see here. Good morning, fellow bloomers. Happy to be here this morning. Hello, West Coast Contessa. And then Penny said, so happy to hear. Yeah, we're happy to hear you're doing good, Kelly. All right. Yes, this definitely got a little crazy there. Crazy with the paint for just a sec. All right. So I'm gonna, once I'm done with this, then we're gonna tackle the bench, because I think after I was looking at it, I definitely want, I probably could just leave it black and maybe add a chair this color, but I want you guys to look at it and then just help me decide. I pulled it out of my booth because I was changing things up and it just didn't fit at the time when I was moving stuff around. This was a while ago, and it ended up in here. Good spot for it. And I never did anything else with it. So it's time. Every once in a while I change colors up, but not very often on furniture that I've done. Okay, I just have to get a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. 2 drawers down. Since Fusion has a built-in sealer, if it's something for outside, does it need another type of sealer? Also, just being double sure. Sherry asked that, and honestly, well, okay, so I don't know where you live, Sherry, but here in Wisconsin, our winters are extremely harsh, and just like just all seasons are. So I always recommend additional, if it's going to be outside and you really want to protect it, depending on what it is, I would definitely put on like 2 additional coats of some type of sealer, such as like an outside polyurethane, just something to give it that extra protection. That's what I would recommend. All of my barn quilts, I do that. I add 2 to 3 additional coats of sealer, and I do it to the back side and to the front. And all of my exterior barn quilts have held up really good. But here in Wisconsin, like I said, our winters are harsh. Plus, if it is something that you really love and you want to keep it in your garden or your yard for a while, I would definitely, if you do have like winters like we do, I would definitely recommend putting that inside, like to store it inside. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what it is about winters, but they do a toll on my items in my yard. There's like a little fuzzy I thought I saw right here. Right here. Oh, you guys, wait till we do the stamping part. I love it. All right. Let me... There, that looks so good. All right. Dina says, hi, Sonnet, new follower. Enjoy your videos and projects. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad that you joined the live. Oh my. I don't know where he went. Did you guys see him? Oh, it's a spider. Oh my word. Oh. He was a daddy long leg, so he wasn't a scary spider. All right. I don't know how to pronounce. Is it Astique? Astique? She said that you absolutely do need a top coat for Fusion because the paint chips off. I would have to say that the paint would chip off if, due to the harsh outside weather, and if if the item wasn't properly prepped, that could cause it. And that's with any paint. If like DIY paint can be put basically on any surface. But some of the other paints definitely need, there has to be some kind of prep to it. All right. So today is Wednesday. I will be sending out an email to everyone on my wait list. So is there something you guys, I've been doing kind of like little sneak peeks. So I will definitely be doing some type of sneak peek today again. Sonnet, do you always paint the sides and the back of the drawers? I am not painting the back of the drawers. I do always paint the back side of the item. The sides, I like to decorate them up. I just think it looks so nice when you pull out a drawer and it looks like there's just something decorative on it. Do I always do it? Not always. I just think it adds a little something to it. I have never had a problem with my paint chipping. I haven't either, but outside, again, you're getting a lot of like the elements, you guys, sun, wind, rain, cold weather, hot, just like there's so many different factors that can affect any type of paint, like anything. Barbara says, good morning. A bit late getting on, but so happy to enjoy your Wednesday live. Thanks for joining me. We are on to the last drawer, you guys. So then we get to start stamping. Oh, Dina says, may I also say that I love your unique name. Thank you. I have to tell you guys. Okay, so they just got what's called a wing. I maybe you guys all know about it, but here in Appleton, we just got this place called Wingstop, and my daughter said, we love wings. So my daughter's like, let's try it. So we go to Wingstop, and I gave my name right away when I placed the order. And so I'm picking it up, and the guy is like holding my bag, and he's like, Sonnet, is that your last name? I said, no. Or Caitlin goes, no, that's my mom's first name. That's your first name. Like he like was holding our wings hostage until he could ask me all the questions about my name. He's like, so what you're saying is your name is Sonnet, like the poem. And I'm like, yes, like the poem. It was just really cute. I'm like, that's nice that, I just thought, a lot of times people, don't know what sonnets are. So I thought that was very cute. All right, let's finish this up. Still have a full month before we get the maker's box. Dramatic sigh inserted here. Yes. But yes, so I'm going to do a sneak peek of something today. We'll see what I decide to give a sneak peek of. But if you haven't heard, I have curated a maker's box for you guys. And if you want to get first dibs at it, you definitely need to get on the wait list. And I don't have it here. I was going to say I should probably grab the link for you guys. So if you need the link, let me know. It's on my website, which is at www.sonnetsgardenblooms.com. And it's under Maker's Box. And you can get on the wait list. So you get first dibs when I open it up. And if you're wondering what's in it, 2 exclusive Roycycled Decoupage Papers, guys. Royce is designing 2 papers for the box every month, and I'm so excited. She also, so I have June's in hand. I have July's in hand. I just saw August and September, so I'm going to get those ordered. And I have been folding all those papers. I can fold 100 papers in an hour. I timed myself. So I think I need to hire somebody to fold those papers. Because I think I could take advantage of that hour doing something definitely better than folding papers. But I'm enjoying it. And then the other things that you can find in the Maker's Box is, if you guys don't know who Connie from The Painted Photographer is, she is an amazing artist, and she is creating a custom design as well for the Maker's Box. And you're going to get 2 of her papers in there as well. I just reached out to Connie and placed my order for that. She is in the process of printing or getting all those printed so that I can get those packaged up next. And then I am taking 2 different fusion colors, 2 different DIY paint colors, and 1 Sweet Pickins milk pink color, curating all those colors to make them go with the different designs. So that's what you'll get each and every month. Hey, Pam. Oh, she says, you brighten my day, and I thank you. Love watching your talent at work. Oh, well, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Dina says, oh, my God, the folding is endless. I love shipping out papers that are folded, but I do not like folding papers, you guys. I was like, oh, is this ever... That's when I started timing myself, because I needed to figure out how much time I was spending doing this. And it's a lot. But they are almost all folded for June. And then I can work on the next item. All right, let's see here. Amanda says she loves Connie's papers. I know, me too. Let's see here. I love her rice papers. Also, Penny said, I think I missed a comment up here. Shannon says, if I prep well and apply Fusion in thin layers, I don't have any chipping issues, but I bet extra top coat for outside pieces might not hurt. Yes, I would agree. And then that has happened with their light colors. However, Fusion has the best colors. Yes, Fusion does have amazing colors. So let's see. Did I get both sides? I did get both sides. Okay. Let me put a cap on my spills and protect my paintbrush because we don't want anything to happen to that. Can you use liquid patina on the rice papers? Yes, you can. I did that. I used liquid patina on her rice papers when I used them for the first time. And it was actually the first time that I've ever used rice papers. So I love her rice papers. Oh, I don't have it in here. I wonder if I sold it. I was contemplating keeping it myself. She painted a church and oh, you guys, it's so beautiful. One thing I love about Connie is she'll paint an image and then you'll have it on like an 8.5 by 11 piece. Then she takes that image and she'll have like a 5 by 7 image and then 2 smaller images. So that way you can use it on all different items when you're upcycling. So it's not like it's only one size, like you get the full size, but then you can have little ones. So I took one of her little images and I roughed all the edges up. It was on one of my videos if you want to go back and look. And it's of a church and I put it on this really cool vintage book. I had hymnal paper in the background. Oh, it turned out so good. Or I think so. I was about to keep it for myself, you guys. I liked it so much. Sherry says, thank you. I don't have any Fusion paint yet, but wondered. I have been using a hodgepodge of paints and adding 3 coats of poly. I always worried about what I sell chipping. I agree. That's why I distress things because no matter how you try to make things so perfect, people are really rough with your stuff in the booth. Is Fusion water-based? Yes, it is. All right. Let's see. Oh, that side is not dry yet. Guess what I don't have out here, you guys? It's almost dry. All right. So while that's finishing up drying, okay, so let's talk about my bench. I'm debating, I could possibly leave the bench black. I think I have a lot of drawers sitting around because the bench is right there, but I have like 4 drawers on the ground. So I am deciding if I want to leave it black or if I should paint it Bellwood. Let's see here. Aren't you painting the top drawers? Aren't you painting the top drawers? Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, at least you guys are keeping tabs on me. Yes, I am. I'm like, top drawers? I painted all the drawers. No, these drawers. Oh, you guys, what would I do without you? This is what it's like hanging out with me all the time. Oh, yes. I was wondering that also, Penny said. Well, you guys keep me on my toes. Keep me on my toes. Oh. All right. Yes, I am painting these top drawers. Thank you. And hopefully by the time I get these painted, then the others will be dry. Oh, good golly. So as I'm sitting here thinking about my black bench, I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to leave it black and I'm going to use it. And then I think I'm going to paint a chair this color. Let's see here. I should have grabbed. I was thinking to myself too right before I went live. I'm like, I should grab a chair out of my chair inventory. But then I was thinking, nope, I'm going to be painting. I bet you they're going to tell me that I should paint this dresser, but you didn't. So, uh-oh. All right. Oops. Yep. Oops is right. Good morning, Sheila. Thanks for joining. Cheryl says, just curious, what size paints will be in the box? So the Fusion comes in 2 different sizes. It comes in the 16 ounce, and then it's almost I think it might be a 2 ounce. You'll get the tester size, the 2 ounces. So that way you guys will be able to tell if you guys like the paint. So it's a great way to try some of the paints that you have never tried before. And that's for DIY and for the Fusion. And then for the Sweet Milk or Sweet Pickins, they come in 2 sizes as well. The bigger bags and then the smaller bags, and you'll get the smaller bag of the 2. And I have used all of those on projects, and it's amazing how far the paint actually goes. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one is done. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, and then let's grab this one. So, here's a great question for all of you. Amanda says, I still can't believe you are pouring all of the DIY paints. That has to be so time consuming. So yes, DIY paint does not come in a tester form or like a smaller jar like that. The smallest is the 8 ounces. So I am creating little individuals for you guys. But it did not take me very long to quickly figure out the fastest, easiest way. I have a little scale, so everybody is getting the exact same amount. Put my little jar on there, and I'm getting it all in there. But yes, I definitely need to have a helper do that for me too. Barbara says that little tester goes really far. It truly does. I was very surprised. I was able, when I first started offering Fusion, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try the tester. I don't know if I like this color. It was like when I was first testing all their colors, and it does. It goes really far. Let's see. Oh, Penny goes, yes, Barbara, I agree. So yes, so you're going to get the same thing with the DIY paint. Let's see. I was going to tell you guys something before. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh. And then I saw Amanda's comment, and then that made me laugh. I don't know. Does anybody remember? Hopefully you can find an assistant. I'm hoping to. Hey, Kim, thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm hoping I can find an assistant as well. There's got to be some. I keep telling my daughter, I think that there's one of your friends that would want to hang out with me. I mean, like for the summer. I know a lot of that, the kids go back to school or whatever in, fall, but I'm like, for the summer, don't one of your friends want to just hang out with me? And she's like, no, Mom. I think I'm fun. I think even an adult would have fun with me. Hey, Beverly, thanks for joining. Kimberly says, just got my coffee ready to start my day. Oh, yum. Yes. So I have to tell you guys, something that I have been doing with my husband so when I was pregnant with my daughter, Caitlin, she is now 16. My husband's like, hey, you want to go turkey hunting with me? I'm like, oh, sure. So I went turkey hunting with him that year, and we have been doing it every single year, you guys. There's like a 1 week, it starts on a Wednesday and it runs till Sunday. And I think Sunday, maybe it's Wednesday to Wednesday or Wednesday to Tuesday. I don't know. Anyways, long story short, he's like, turkey hunting opens this morning. Do you want to go? I go, no, I'm good. I'm alive. And he's like, oh, come on. I'm like, no, I'm really good. And long story short, 3 o'clock, the alarm went, it was like 3:30. The alarm goes off. He taps me, come on, let's go turkey hunting. So we went turkey hunting this morning. I'm really tired. So I actually had a couple cups of coffee too. That might be another reason why I forgot these drawers. But no, it was a very nice morning. We saw lots of deer. We saw a coyote, squirrels, no turkeys. So no turkeys, guys. We heard one gobble. Not even close. Oh. Good morning, Brendan. Thanks for joining. Deborah says, pick me. I will hang out with you. Oh, yeah, I would love it. Do you live in Wisconsin? Kelly asked how big my studio is. I'm going to have to measure it again, but it's fairly big. It is fairly big. It's like, I think it's like maybe 20 something by 18-ish something. To me, it's fair. It's big enough. It definitely does what I need it to do. I'd do it if I wasn't 2,000 miles away. I also wish California was closer to you, Senate. I would love to hang out with you every day. Oh, see, everybody would love to hang out with me. My daughter's like, no, nobody would want to hang out with you, Mom. I'm like, I think because she is like really into like being athletic and sports, and she's not into thrifting. Well, she is kind of getting into it, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Oh my gosh, LOL. If you want to use sea turkeys, come up north. They're everywhere. Yes. All right. We all think we're fun, and our kids look at us like we got 3 heads. I'm like, you're going to wish you're as fun as me when you're my age. I said that too. I go, I am so fun. And she doesn't, like, a lot of times I joke around with her about different things, you guys, and she doesn't think they're as funny as I do. I start laughing because I think it's funny, and she's like, oh, totally not funny, Mom. Let's see. Oh no, Thanksgiving turkey. No Thanksgiving turkey for you. Nope. A couple of mama and baby turkeys made me late for work because we had to wait till all 11 of them crossed the road. They were not worried about us at all. Oh my gosh. Like whenever we see them, they like scatter. So Amanda said, it's the age. My daughter at that age wanted nothing to do with me. Now that she's 24, we have a really good relationship. That's good. I think we will eventually. Oh, my mom's on. Caitlin's just going through her teenage stage. Yes. Penny goes, I have turkeys in my backyard all day and sleep in my trees. Oh, see, I should have just hung out in your backyard, Penny. My chicken called in a turkey. Oh, my husband didn't do a very good job at calling in turkeys today, you guys. So, yes, no turkey dinner for me. No, I'm just kidding. But it's fine. We had fun. We had a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. This is dry. Okay, so I think we're going to do black. I was thinking about doing the gray, the charcoal gray, but I think we're going to go with black. You guys were like really like I just want to see if I oh, you did change your mind. Love it. I would love oh, Lisa said she would love to hang with me. I'm trying to see here if I missed anything. Okay, my mom says, don't blame my favorite son-in-law, Craig. The turkeys aren't moving. My husband is a very good turkey hunter, just so you know. It's not his fault. But I think they weren't moving this morning. I wouldn't have been moving either. It was like 30 degrees, you guys. Okay, so kindest regards. Totally one of my favorite stamps. I definitely get so much use out of it. Think of it, you can use it as a background. I love how it just adds a little something to your project. Okay, Carol says black is a good choice. I agree. I think because this is like a bit of, it's not a super dark color, but it is a little bit darker. I think it's going to be good. And keep in mind also, things don't have to be perfect. Oh my gosh. Anne, who lives very close to me, says there were 3 turkeys in the front of our house last week. That's only a couple of blocks from your house. I suppose you can shoot turkeys in town. No. Oh, that's funny. I think the turkeys live on the golf course. I do. Or like somewhere over there in that area, because I have seen them by the I think it's like the little golf course house thing over in that area. But all right, we are going to use the permanent ink from IOD, so there's no need to seal or anything like that. And I can tip this down so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Basically, I just set my stamp down, and then I just take my ink pad and I just ink it up. Now, this does not need to be perfect, so keep that in mind. It does not have to be perfect at all. So I just line it up. And I just moved it. So here I said it does not need to be perfect, and now it's not. I mean, it needs to be somewhat perfect, guys. I'm going to have to tip it down. It moved. So let's see if I can wipe some of this off. I can. I'm going to redo this. And now I'm going to show you. See, not everything always goes absolutely perfect when I do stuff. When I'm trying to show you guys this, that's probably why. So I'm going to just repaint this, and we're going to start over, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to hold it down. It's so much easier to do it that way. So if you have a mistake, keep in mind, you can just paint right over it, okay? All right. I do normally embrace imperfections, but that was pretty imperfect. So, all right, let's see here. Sonnet and her husband in full camo on the golf course. LOL. Oh my gosh, would that not be funny? I would die laughing. Okay, we're going to just set this aside, guys. We're going to let this one dry, and we're going to head on to the next one. But I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. Let's see here. Shelly says, I'm hoping IOD comes out with something very similar to Kindest Regards in the future. I would agree. The other thing that I really like that they came out with is the Le Courrier. That is another really fun font to have in the back, the background. And actually, if you think about it, or if you actually used the Elysium transfer, they used a chunk of that stamp in the actual transfer. So you can replicate that. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing, but I have it like this on the ground. If I had well, let's see. I don't think it's going to work. I was going to say I could try to check my other camera. Everything only goes perfect when you're not live. Yes, I would have to agree with that. Okay, we're going to do this again. We're going to start with a different drawer. So the downfall of what I was doing is it's hard enough to lay your stamp down and just hold it in place, but I was holding it in place like this. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to do the same thing. I am laying it on. Actually, I want to get just a little bit of this writing down here. This one is a little bit wider. So once I lay it down, then I'm just going to take my hand and I am just going to rub all over it. Just very gently. And actually, okay, I like it. And then there's just a little spot that needs on the back or on the very end. And I am just going to I'm going to line it up. Perfect. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And we're going to just do it to the other side as well. And it just, like I said, it just adds a little something to the side of the drawer as you're pulling it out. And it does not need to be absolutely perfect because it's going to be in the dresser. You're only going to see it, when you pull it out. All right, let me do a little bit more. Move it this way. All right. And there's that side. So we got one drawer down. Let's keep on rolling. All right. Let me put the other one like so. Let's see what comments I have. Everything only goes perfect. Oh, I read that one. Lisa says, I'm late, darn it, but I'm here from Oregon. Hello, hello, ding. Got kicked offline, but back now was trying to say that's a nice watering can. Oh, this one. That's from one of my videos. I was debating, because I liked him so much. When I did this, I thought this is one of Royce's papers from the labels. And I did a whole video on how you could use all the labels, you guys. And I thought, eye water. I thought it was kind of cute. And somebody's like, that doesn't even belong on a watering can. I'm like, well, it's not mine. So, all right. I thought it was kind of appropriate. There's always one in every crowd. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I was watching a video yesterday and she referenced your channel. Oh, who was it? Shannon says, I think it's awesome. Thank you. I thought so too. I thought it was like water, like watering can. I don't know. It probably, I don't know. I think it's cute. So I'm debating whether or not I'm keeping it because you guys know I love everything. Well, I love vintage watering cans. It's not, I don't think it's a real vintage watering can, but I love all things garden-y stuff. All right. Okay. This is done. And then we're going to flip it over and do the other side. She was referencing to the ladle you did with the bird's nest in it. Oh, hot humble pie. I don't know if I know hot humble pie. I'll have to check her out. So the reason why I may not know her, just so you guys know, is for when I first started doing my YouTube channel, and I used to try to like keep up on all the different creators. And then there was a point where it actually was like hurting my ability to create because I was starting to do the whole comparison thing. And I love everything everyone else creates. I truly do. But for my own creative soul, I just had to stop watching everybody because I felt like there was a lot of comparing going on, and like it just made me, it just helped. So it helped my mindset is what I'm trying to say. Lisa says she loves hot humble pie. Oh, and I love her name, you guys. Oh, well, that would be awesome. Yeah, Amanda says she's got a lot of subscribers, so she'll probably send some your way. Well, that would be cool. You probably don't have time to watch any now anyway. No, now I don't. I did it to help with all, like, just all of that. But then, yes, I don't have a lot of time, you guys. I'm kind of busy. And then my husband thinks that I have time to go turkey hunting at 3:30 in the morning. All right. Okay, that looks good. There's actually one spot here. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let me flip. Oh, this is all done. That one's all done, guys. Thank goodness that I have the tag still inside, because remember I told you I say he, but whoever had this dresser before, somebody wrote the numbers on the side. Carol said that just finishes off those drawers perfectly. I know. Kelly says I started feeling inadequate about my work when I watch too many other YouTubers. Amanda says those look great. The finished piece will be amazing. Yes, it has to get finished soon. I did not have a chance to check to see if Hobby Lobby was offering 50% off of their hardware. So I have to check that. I'm just gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna perfect. I love it. Let me grab this side, and then we'll do the baby drawers. Oh, something. That's fine. Okay. I don't know what. That should be fine. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So this one is drawer number 4. This is the bottom. That in. And then I'm going to just show you. That's 1. Here's 3. All right. boxes too. All right, and then one is still drying. We can actually do these possibly up here. I say that and I'm like, oh boy. Let's see. They are not on sale this week. Okay. Well, then that makes me happy that I don't have to run over there. So they'll be on sale next week. So then the hardware I'll grab next week, you guys. All right. Okay. I have made a mess out of myself today. Perfect. All right. Let me grab that. I just want to get these done, and then we'll work on that last drawer. Oh, this one is still wet. That other side was not wet. Oh my gosh, I hope that other side wasn't. No, this isn't wet. So let me do this side. Okay. That looks good. And just grab wrong side. So I brought paper towel out here, but I forgot to grab some of the baby wipes. Perfect. That looks good. Let's see if this side is dry. I don't know. There's like one little spot that's wet right there. Not sure why. But keep in mind too, you could do this with like a bigger stamp as well. You know, you guys, you could put, like if you guys love sunflowers, you could put the sunflower stamps on the side. You could do any stamp. It does not necessarily need to be just like a font of some sort. So you can decorate it, the sides up any way you want. Perfect. This one is done. We're going to just set it down here to completely dry. All right, let's see here. Okay, so Lisa said, since I am late, did you talk about the maker's box and what's inside? I did. I was, here it is. I'm like, where is it? Right there it is. I did talk about that. So I'm going to do like another little, anybody who's on the wait list, I'm sending out another email. But what you're going to find in the maker's box, if you're just jumping on now, is 2 Roycycled Decoupage Papers that are exclusive just for the box. So Royce is making them or designing them. I give her ideas of what I'm looking for, and then she creates the decoupage paper for the box. So you're not going to find those papers anywhere else, so only in the box. And there'll be 2 different patterns each month or 2 different designs. And then Connie from the Painted Photographer, you'll find her rice paper in there as well. So 2 pieces of the rice paper, and she's creating an exclusive design for the box as well. And then you'll get 2 Fusion paints, 2 DIY paints, and then 1 Sweet Pickins milk paint. And I am picking the colors or curating the colors based on the papers and what colors are in the papers. So I'm trying to pick out some colors that are in the papers that you may not have used before. So it's super exciting. And then I am also each month just going to add a little something in there that you can use, and you'll see. So I have June and July all set to go. And then I just picked out the papers for August and September for both Connie's papers and for Royce's papers. So I just need to get all those orders then, or ordered then too. Let's see here. So Laura, I'm going to have to tip it up here. It's harder to see. Okay, so Penny said she loves that. I do too. I think those are turning out really awesome. Laura says, I went Saturday to Hobby Lobby and the hardware was 50% off. Could be a new week now though. Yeah, so I think this week it's not, but then next week it will be. Amanda said that. Sunday starts the new ad. Yep. And then Sherry says, husbands are worth it though. Mine just got retired 2 weeks ago. It's a love and stress time. I go to the kids' house and babysit 3 days, so it's all good. Yeah, I know. Husbands are great. They run Sundays through Saturdays. Yes. It would be nice to see what you're doing. I just popped in and have no idea. Hopefully next time the camera will be on the project you're working on. So Jackie, I'm sorry about that. I have just come out to the studio and my Wi-Fi on big camera. I actually had it up there, but it slid. So basically what I did is I was stamping on the sides. I stamped on the sides. So I am sorry. We are still getting acclimated in the studio and getting everything worked out, all the bugs. But thank you for letting me know that. What if you just the paints? I don't know what you're asking, Veronica. What if you just the paints? Question mark. Yeah, you do only see me from this up because I was up here working. I am working on the drawers. So I went to make a quick smoothie and my magic bullet just died. Oh my goodness. Thank you for explaining. I am excited for the box. Yeah. Don't forget to like the video, Shelly says. Yes. Okay. So what I'm doing, and since Jackie was just jumping on, I'm using the Kindest Regards stamp. So Monday we finished painting the dresser and decoupaging the top. And we are now using the Kindest Regards stamp. I'm using the black permanent ink from IOD, and I'm going to just tip it down so you can see. I am just inking it up. And then this side does look like it's dry now. And then I'm just taking the stamp, setting it down, and then just applying that to this. And then re-inking a little bit. And then just and then yes, you get. So that is that. Let me. All right. Okay. So then and the reason when you might have jumped on too, I had the big drawers up here. Unfortunately, what happened was I put the stamp on and I started rubbing and it actually fell down and it smeared. So I had to, what I decided to do was just put it flat on the ground. And then unfortunately, I don't have anything tall enough to stamp on that. Karen says, I love how the drawers turned out. I know, I'm gonna just finish stamping this, and then I'm gonna open the drawer slightly so you guys can see how awesome they look. Bear with me for just one moment. I'm pretty quick now. And then after I get all of those in there, I'm gonna show you guys, oh, wrong side. I'm gonna show you guys the black bench. Bear with me for one moment while I do that. Or will I do this, I should say. All right, and then here. Okay, perfect. All right, so all of them are done. Oh, it would help if I had it actually in there, right, guys? Okay. Here, I'm gonna start at the bottom. But I mean, does that not look, oh, here, that would help too. With all of them out, like when you pull them out, they just look so finished all the way down. I love them. I like how it's got the pop of color as well. And I like that color too. All right, I'm gonna put you guys back up. All right, Amanda says she loves it. I do too. So next up, now that we got the sides totally done, I'm going to distress all of these, and then we're going to add some dark wax. So what sort of hardware are you thinking of finding? My vision, I want like a brushed gold, like a brush. Yeah, like basically like a brushed gold. So not like something super shiny, more of like a brushed gold. I think would look very pretty on here. That's kind of like the color of these keyholes. That's got like a brushed gold look. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to show you guys now. All right, that's fine. I just want to make sure. Okay. I'm going to turn you a tad. Okay. So here is the bench. So you guys, I'm gonna set her down and I'm gonna tip it. I'm gonna tip the camera down so you guys can see it. And this weekend I am gonna work on. Here I'm gonna just tip it. So there is the bench. So you can kind of see it there. Yes. Yeah, there you can. So this is a bench that I had and I painted it black. I shabbied it up. It's dusty. The seat is very dusty. So my question now, do you think I should paint, I think it would be kind of fun to leave it black. I'm going to clean it up. I think leaving it black will be good. And then I can make some throw pillows to go on it. And I think it'll go really nicely with kind of like this whole display. I am going to, I think, grab, now I'm thinking, I have a really cool ottoman too. We could do that. I have a lot of stuff, you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to get a chair. I think we're painting the chair this color. I don't know where my cap for this is. I just saw it was open. I can't believe I didn't spill it. So I'm thinking a chair to go with this as well in Bellwood. I also have another little dresser. So I'm just we're going to start layering, you guys, for this vignette. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. All right, love the bench, beautiful, keep it black. Do you have a sunflower transfer you could add? I do have a sunflower transfer. Are you saying for the bench? I am not going to add it to the bench because what I'm trying to do is pull pieces together to create a little vignette for Antique Acres. So that's what the dresser is for. I'm going to bring the bench there as well. I think what I'm going to do is add some pillows. I wish that I could find like some like fabric, maybe with the floral or something like that. Amanda says black is a classic color for an entryway. Benches would definitely appeal to more people, and colorful pillows would be perfect. Okay, let's see. Do you have, oh, so Karen asked that again. Yes, I do have a sunflower transfer that I could put on the bench, but I'm not going to because it's going with this whole vignette. What about using a wallpaper? What about using the wallpaper on one of the pieces to tie it all together? That's a good idea too. Because once I get the big pieces together, then, so I think the dresser, the bench, I think I have this really cool end table I just got. So I'll be putting that. We're going to build it together. So after and I want to add a chair. So I think what we'll do is we'll paint the chair, and then I'm going to start pulling some small pieces in, and then we'll start getting those to start adding to this. So, because I didn't grab a chair today, which kind of makes me mad because we could have totally finished it today. I'm going to probably jump off sooner, but let's see. Will IOD do other colors for summer, or when do other colors come along? Sorry, I meant DIY. I can't type today. LOL. Are you talking the DIY paint? Are you talking about the cottage colors? I'm not sure when they're going to be coming out with any more of those. This is all for Antique Acres. Yes. So what we're doing together, this is one of the vignettes that we are creating for Antique Acres. Once we get this one done, I have to get a table and chairs done yet. We're going to do that. I have a lot to do, you guys, for furniture. So that's why I'm doing it with you. And then I have a lot of small pieces, but it's just the big pieces I need to get worked out. On the back, could you use that same decoupage paper? Oh, I could actually on the back of the bench. Pillows with a script font on fabric on the bench would be classy. Oh, that would be good. I like that idea too. I do like that. I also was going through a bunch of my smalls, and I have some black candlesticks. So I think I'm not even going to do anything to them. I'm just going to do the black candlesticks. We're going to put the lamp that I redid. So so today is Wednesday. Friday, we're going to start pulling this all together. Hopefully I'll be able to have my, I can get my Wi-Fi extender working so that I can get my phone to be working out here. I hope. So that it's so much easier, you guys, with it being up high on a stand and tilting down, you can see all of this. It's not just me here because you're on my laptop right now. So I am so sorry. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put like a couple pillows. When I create a vignette with the bench, I'm going to add some pillows. I'll probably have I want to do a barn quilt. With that, I'll probably do like some type of maybe a frame. I don't know. We'll see. Because on a bench, you can use underneath. We're going to put some baskets. We're going to also use pillows, a blanket. I'm going to pull to see what I all have, and we'll start creating it on Friday. So I'm going to grab a chair as well for Friday. We'll get that painted, and I'll have the pieces, and we'll start putting it all together. So I have been dealing with a nasty virus and just realized I never said good morning. Hello. Oh, Kathy, that's okay. Thank you for joining. Okay. Amanda, that's awesome. She says, I think the video is fine. We still have been able to see what you're working on. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, you guys. That's what I always say. Okay, so at least you guys have my vision of what I plan on doing. And I need to get stuff finished up. So by Friday, we are going to have a majority of the dresser done. I'm going to have the black bench cleaned up and ready. So I'll have it kind of staged in here. Then I'm going to have the lamp ready, and I'll have a chair and some smalls, and we're going to just start pulling it all together. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm having fun, and but we'll definitely paint the chair and pull the whole vignette together. All right. So anything else, you guys? Oh, Kelly goes, I am loving your vision. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having fun with you guys. So I will be back Friday at 10 o'clock. And oh, good. West Coast Contessa says, I'm enjoying this. Okay, good. I'm having fun. It's just that when I have, when I'm just getting acclimated back in here, you guys, I am so sorry. But yeah, this will be good. I will get everything set up and we will go from there, and I'll show you kind of where I'm going with it. And then, like I said, the next vignette that we're going to create next week is going to be the table and chairs. So that is what we're going to work on next week. And I might even run. Oh, I can't run anywhere because my daughter has my car. I don't know. I was thinking, I should go to the Habitat, see if there's a cool hutch. And we could redo a hutch. Like I have time to redo a hutch, right? West Coast Contessa says, it's like DIY teaching, right? Have a great day, Penny. Thanks for joining. So that's what we're going to do, you guys. If you haven't yet, get on the wait list, though, for the Maker's Box. It tipped over again. And just so you guys know, by being on the wait list, what that gives you is you get first dibs. So this is a limited edition box. I have to pre-order all the papers, and I'm guessing how many of you guys are going to want it. So, keep in mind, when it's sold out, and then we're on to July. So it's a monthly subscription, and you can sign up to get it every single month. Or if you don't want to, keep in mind, if you give up your spot, though, and somebody else comes in and grabs it and they keep on, I was going to start adding right away, and I have made the decision that I am going to set the quantity the same for June, July, August, and then in September, I will increase it. So September will be the next time. If it fills up and stays full, the next time will be September. So it's just a lot to keep adding every single, like I was like, oh, well, let's keep growing it every month. And I think I'm going to do it like every 3 months. I'm going to try to grow it. Love those big candlesticks on top of your cabinet. I want, LOL. Gorgeous. Thank you. I actually redid those on live. I found those and I'm like, those are mine. I'm keeping them. There's certain things that you guys, I just love and I have to keep. So Amanda says she'll be sitting at her computer, credit card ready on the 27th. So yes, May 27th. I know it's Memorial Day, you guys, but I wanted to have June 1st at midnight, my subscription to close. And I just wanted 5 days for, my box will be open for 5 days. And I kind of counted backwards and I'm like, wow, that's Memorial Day. So anybody that is on the wait list will receive an email on Memorial Day and you'll get first dibs. So just so you know. So yes, I apologize for that, but it's how it all rolls out. So I'm excited for the Maker's Box. Yeah, thank you. Me too. So does it start at midnight on the 27th? I think I'm going to do it like in the morning. I'll probably send the email out probably on May 27th, which I don't even, is that Monday? That Monday, probably at like, I'll probably do it right away in the morning, 7 o'clock. And then 7 o'clock. And then the 28th, it will open up to everyone. So just so you guys know. Ooh, barn quilt on black with vignette colors will match bench. Yes, I am going to do a barn quilt. So I have to get making those too. I have a lot to do, you guys. That's why I don't have like an hour to fold papers. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. 7 a.m. I'm on my 12th dream then. You're going to have to set an alarm. Yep. So I will send it out at 7. I think it's going to be like 7 a.m. I'm going to have it pre-scheduled because that weekend I am going to be up north, you guys. So it's Memorial Weekend. I'll probably be heading back midday, but I will be up north at the cabin that weekend because that is like the official kickoff to summer in northern Wisconsin, Memorial Weekend. So, all right, the colors in your apron are similar to the barn quilt. Oh yeah, they are. I don't know. I love this apron, you guys. I mean, I love my centerized one too. I probably should be switching it back and forth, but the last 2 times I wore this because Jill gifted it to me as well. So I have to like share the apron. So maybe every other live I'll go back and forth because I love my other one too. LOL, I'll set an alarm for you. So we get the email and order from there. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a great Wednesday. I am probably going to go figure out the rest of this vignette, get the drawers all distressed and shabby and go from there. It's dry in here. So you have a wonderful afternoon and we'll see you guys Friday at 10 o'clock. Oh, and don't forget, tomorrow my podcast will be up and guess who I interviewed? Heather from Create Your Own Cozy. So that will go live tomorrow morning at 7 as well. So thanks so much for joining me, guys, and we'll see you guys on Friday. All right, bye.